You don't need me to tell you that hair loss treatment is not a path for the faint of heart. Trust me, I would know. Between all of the available methods, some stuff just doesn't work for some people. So what about iRESTORE Elite? This FDA-cleared laser device promises visible results in as little as 3 months. Today, I'm doing a deep iRESTORE Elite review. I will show you what this device is all about, test it, and compare it to the previous iRESTORE versions to show you if it's really worth the investment. And as someone who has struggled with hair loss and hair thinning, especially at the top of my head on the crown, just a few years ago, my head was looking completely different, and I've tried a bunch of different things to help. So I personally am really excited that technology like this is coming to the consumer household, that we can buy it and use it. So trust me when I say that we're gonna get really in-depth in this review and really look at whether or not it's something viable for hair loss or hair thinning. And if you decide to pick this device up, you will find the best iRESTORE discount in the description below, or scan this QR code. It will lead you to the discount right away. Now, to begin the review of the iRESTORE helmet, let's start with the unboxing. So as you can see, we have a bright red box right in front of me with the iRESTORE branding right on top. And something I want to note is on the side, it says helmet hair never looked so good, which is a little funny and I enjoy that. So let's open this right up. I've already untaped it. And right away, we have this hard shell carrying case that has the helmet inside. This hard shell case has a handle right on top. It has the iRESTORE logo right on the front as well. And it looks really durable. This is a really good case that it comes with. You can tell it's going to protect the helmet. So if we unzip this, open that up, and here we have the iRESTORE helmet itself connected to a little controller here, which we'll go over in just a second. So that's the first look at the helmet. Let's take a look at what else we have in here. We also have a really nice and very well branded iRESTORE pouch with hopefully some goodies inside. And what we have is an iRESTORE microfiber cleaning cloth for the helmet itself, as well as a universal power adapter for charging and using the device. Next, we have this portable battery charger that comes from iRESTORE that came with the helmet as well. And this is so you can use the helmet on the go, I believe. You charge this up and then you can take this and basically make the helmet portable. Now, here we have the iRESTORE Elite device. This reminds me of a combination of a tinfoil hat, something that someone would use to protect their brain from, being read by some extraterrestrial mothership or something like that. But it also looks like something that you would see in Star Wars, right? A little Star Wars helmet. It has a very good build to it. It's actually very, very light. Hard plastic right on top, good branding all around. And on the inside here, we have padding for your head, which is really, really nice, as well as all of the LED and lasers that are actually going to be producing this red light therapy to your scalp. And attached to it is the controller with a timer display. Again, you only have to wear this for 12 minutes a day, and it'll count you down right here. There's also a power button and a pause and play button. Now, I just want to note that this does not detach because you need to have this plugged in order to use it. Luckily, it looks like this cable is pretty long, plus the length of the power adapter to plug into the wall looks long as well. So I don't see movement or use being an issue there, but it's nice that they also included the portable battery charger. Looks like we would charge this with that power adapter and then use this to plug. Oh, there we go. We use this to plug it or to attach magnetically the remote onto it. And then from there, I can start the timer or turn the device on. Now, even though you saw the device just turn on because of this portable battery charger and you didn't see the LEDs and the lasers and the red light shining, that's because there's a sensor in here somewhere that knows whether it's on your head or not. And the lights will only turn on once you have it on your head. So, I mean, this thing looks really high tech from the inside. It's really light. So I imagine that I'm not going to feel it on my head. It doesn't look like it's going to weigh me down or add any neck strain or head strain or cause a headache or anything like that. But we'll go over my first use with this here on camera in just a second. Again, the build looks great. The build of the hard shell case looks also really, really good. Overall, looks like a very well-built product. And it's simple. There's not much to it, but that's all you need to get started. Now, after Steven in the past has successfully unboxed the iRESTORE Elite, the Steven of the less distant past will show you how to set this device up. Take it away. Thank you very much. And now to set up the iRESTORE Elite and do our first session. The first step is to plug in the power adapter to a wall outlet. Then connect that to the controller with a timer display. Your next step is to put the helmet on your head. Then using the controller with the timer display, you turn the helmet on and start the session by hitting the play button. Now, after doing my first couple sessions, and while I'm actually doing one right now, I don't know if you can see the red lights shining through, I want to mention that the helmet is actually very light. It weighs in at 1.2 pounds or just about half a kilogram. So I don't feel any strain on my head or on my neck at all, even after the 12-minute session. It's very, very light and very comfortable. Part of the reason why it's so comfortable is it has these gray paddings on the front near your forehead and on the sides as well, which you can take off. Now, the ones that it came with default work just fine for my head. It fits perfectly. And again, you only have to wear this for 12 minutes a day with the iRESTORE Elite. 12 minutes go by pretty fast and you don't even feel this thing on your head. But that's in comparison to, let's say, the iRESTORE Pro, which you need to wear at 25 minutes per day. Now, one thing I want to comment on that might make this more effective is combining it with other iRESTORE products, such as hair growth formulas and serums while you're wearing the helmet. Now, in theory, that sounds like it would make hair regrowth more effective. However, I do want to make clear that performance is based on your own personal conditions. Now, to wrap this part up, after having done a couple sessions and wearing it while shooting this video, I will say that this is a very comfortable helmet. I don't feel sweaty at all after the 10 minutes, even in this California summer heat. It's very lightweight, no strain on my neck, no strain around my head, no headache after, nothing like that. And I don't feel the need to keep readjusting it. Right now I do because I'm moving my body, but when I'm sitting down watching TV doing a session, it's no problem at all, and it fits my head very, very well. So I give overall comfort and usability an A+. This thing is easy to use and comfortable to wear. With that, we are back to the present. Just as we go backstage to review iRESTORE, what's inside of it and how it works. So inside this helmet-like device, there are around 500 medical-grade lasers and LEDs. This is not a small number. In fact, iRESTORE Elite has the highest available density of all the products on this line. That's 2,500 milliwatts of total power, making it one of the highest available hair laser devices that you can use at home. And all of these lasers and LEDs produce that bright red laser color that we all love to see in the old sci-fi movies in 3 different wavelengths: 625, 655, and 680 nanometers. The difference is not random. Different wavelengths stimulate follicles at different depths. The 625 nanometer wavelength is courtesy of the medical grade LEDs, while VIXO lasers handle other wavelengths. This combination allows for deep spot stimulation, giving broad and even coverage of hairline, temple, and crown, pretty much the entire scalp in one go. And even though you'd only have to wear it for 12 minutes a day, the device is designed with air ventilation in mind, not letting me get sweaty even in this insane California summer heat. Now, one thing to point out is even though I said it takes just 3 months to see results, iRESTORE Elite won't fix your entire scalp in this time. According to the brand's official guidance, the first 3 months are how long it takes to see minimal change. From 3 to 6 months is when initial improvements will really start to happen. Shedding slows down, and you may even see new hair sprouting through. The next 6 months should bring visible thickening of previously thinning hair and more noticeable hair growth. And only a year after that, the most dramatic results are expected to occur, with consistent use in mind, of course. So with 2 years in mind, iRESTORE Elite is promising a 3-year warranty and free shipping, an already great bonus that only gets better with the exclusive Healthnews discount. Check the link in the description to save on your warpath against balding today. Now, how exactly does iRESTORE Elite work? Well, the principle behind it is low-level light therapy, also known as red light therapy. Could have guessed from all the red lasers. As I already mentioned, the iRESTORE laser helmet delivers this red light at 3 different wavelengths directly to the scalp, penetrating it, not physically, of course, but in a way that delivers this light straight to hair follicle cells. This stimulates blood flow and the production of ATP, essentially cellular energy. This leads to dormant and weakened follicles to become reactivated, and judging by how iRESTORE cap has been cleared by the FDA for treating male and female hair loss, this works just fine. Considering that low-level laser therapy is already a potentially effective method of enhancing wound healing processes, there's real promise here that have been recognized by researchers over the last decade. While low laser light therapy seems to be working just fine, is there a reason to go with iRESTORE Elite specifically? After all, iRESTORE has a bunch of different red light therapy devices for hair growth. So what's the difference between them? Well, as you might have guessed, iRESTORE Elite is far from the most affordable or basic models. No, that would be iRESTORE Essential. This version comes with 120 lasers and LEDs in contrast to Elite's 500. Their power output is also noticeably lower at 600 milliwatts, and while it covers the hairline, top of scalp, and upper crown, the Essential model doesn't treat temples or sides, and the overall lower laser density makes for a weaker effect. It's still viable for early-stage balding prevention, but not in severe cases. Still, it's the most affordable version in the iRESTORE arsenal. The Professional is the next tier, already more than doubling the number of LEDs and lasers, though it's still nowhere near Elite's performance on the power output level as well. It also doesn't cover as much of the scalp as Elite does, missing temples entirely and covering only parts of the sides. It requires 25 minutes per session to produce results and provides a better balance between price and performance than the Essential does. So at the end of the day, iRESTORE Elite is the strongest red light therapy hair growth device. With over 500 LEDs and lasers covering the entire scalp and requiring only 12 minutes per day, it promises solid results in about 6 months and massive improvements over 2 years in total, which may seem like a long time, but healthy hair eventually is better than weak ones now. It's definitely not the miracle cure for hair regrowth, but it will suit people with early to moderate hair loss who want a science-proven way to strike back against hair loss. Besides, you can get iRESTORE Elite with an exclusive discount code by following the link in the description or scanning this QR code. On this channel, I explore not only hair loss methods, but other useful health tech gadgets and apps, so consider looking around to learn more. Thanks for watching. I wish you and your scalp the absolute best, and I hope to see you in my next video.